So today I'm going to be introducing you to a new tool which is easier to see photos all at once instead of going like this, clicking on it, waiting for it to open, seeing it larger so that you can see all of the details. And then if you go like this, you're still just seeing one picture at a time larger and you can't compare them very easily. So one thing that I want you to know is how to go from program to program. We talked about that. So if you're going off to college, we've talked about Photoshop is very similar to Affinity Photo. Adobe Bridge, which we can no longer use here for various reasons, will be very similar. So if you know how to use our new program, you'll be able to use Bridge later. So the one that we're going to look at is called Light Zone. You can see the panels are very, very similar. So we're going to go to this path right here, and we're going to get into our journal drive. We'll follow it over here. So here's our journal drive, 2122, photo responsibilities, you know this path, and we are going to go to elementary. The first time you load it, it will take a second. And you can see, if we're just to do a quick comparison, it's the same thing. So there's that picture, and there it is there. Okay, so if you click on this tab right here, you free up the space. You can drag these panels around to see more, to give yourself more room to view this a little bit better. And then drag them back to claim more space. So if I go like this, I can make it larger, I can resize. Now, if I'm looking for a classroom shot where they're all holding their work up, I can quickly come down here and start looking at these and make them larger. And then I can say, let's see. Let me take a few of them that I think are going to be good, because we've talked about wanting to be able to see their faces. And sometimes big group isn't better for what we're doing in Yearbook. So I'm going to go maybe these three, and you can quickly go through and look at them up there, adjusting as you need to. So I'm going to pull down and I'm going to say, I want to see these ones, and you're going to hold, if you're going to do one and skip, you would hold Control to skip in between. Or I can just go select the first and hold Shift to get everything in between that. Okay, so then it's going to give us all the photos we've selected up top. And then we can drag this down and look, and I can say, oh, I like this one right here of this group. We're going to edit it in Affinity Photo, and we don't need to worry about that. So if I come back down, I can see, oh, it's this one right here. And I'm going to to deselect, I'm just going to click off for just a second. And then I'm going to right click. It's not totally fluid, so it's not going to work totally with Affinity Photo. So I'm going to say Show in Explorer, and I can see before I do that it's file 83. So if I maximize this, file 83, one second, here we go. And then I can go open with, we can change that later so it will be faster, Affinity Photo, and we're all ready to edit our photo. Our photo's open. From there we know how to develop it. And for some reason it didn't open, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that one more time. There we go. From there you know how to develop it and work with it from there, but it allows you to select it much faster, much better than Windows Explorer would. It gives you an option, so later you'd know how to use Bridge, and you're able to select and choose your photos much more efficiently.